Hey everyone. So about 3 weeks ago I was on Dr. Leonard's. I buy medical supplies for my brother-in-law, and they had these little tables. They have I don't know if you can still see it or not, a little bit, a lighthouse on them, but they're nice, and they have, you know, to put it together as a table. Not sure if that's what I'll use it for, because I do have the table legs and they're white, but I thought I would love to do a dirty pour on one of these, and after it dries, maybe resin it. So that's what I'm going to work on today. I am going to pour 3 cups of paint, only because I may need to add somewhere else. And I did not, yeah, I did, okay. So I have Soho Prussian Blue, Artist Loft Turquoise, Artist Loft Light Blue, Grumbacher Phthalo Yellow Green, a little bit of Artist Loft Cobalt Blue Hue, Metallic Hue, whatever it's called, and white. And I am going to start with a little bit of white in the bottom, because then I'm going to shove this metallic down in there. So I'm pouring from up high, so it'll try to go to the bottom of the cup. And I do want to use it all, so. I'm beginning to think that that's not the color that it was. This looks like a peacock pearl or teal topaz. Let me just check this bottle here. Oh, that was a teal topaz. So that was the cobalt metallic blue from Artist Loft. Okay, I'm going to follow that with lime green. And then the Prussian blue. A little bit of white, layered. Artist Loft Turquoise. Back with the Prussian blue. The lime green, just a dab of white, and then the light blue right down the middle, and one more squirt of the Prussian blue. It's my favorite color. It's my favorite color. As it hit me, huh? So, let's see what we're going to get with this. I thought about doing a flip cup, but I would end up using all 3 of those cups, and I would have a ton of runoff. And I think I want a controlled pour. So if I see something funky going on, I can fix it with the next cup. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and move these. I'm going to start with this one that's got all the Prussian blue on the top. Let's see where to start. Let's go here. So I'm trying to drag it off the end a little bit. You know how I like those oceanic pours with the ribbon coming through, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. Got a ton of cells, holy cow. So then I'll bring this cup right alongside of it, swirl through. Wow. Wowza. I don't even know if I need this cup. I need something through there. You should see the cells in this cup. It's crazy. Can you see them? Okay. I do want a ribbon through here somewhere. Okay. I may need to put one more in, but we'll see. Okay, let me give it a torch, since we already have a ton of cells. Holy moly. That lacing is crazy. And I'm sure you can see it because it's just everywhere. So I'm gonna come, I think I'll come this way first. And I do have it on my banding wheel, so I can control it a little better. Getting all the paint together. This is going to be an awesome table. That green. Love it. Now it's just moving very slow. The sides are gorgeous. Okay, everything's covered. Okay. Gosh, I really like it like that. I just want to bring this down a little bit. I don't want to touch it. No, I'm going to leave it just like that. Stop touching it. I hear ya. Stop touching it. Leave it alone. I need someone that just slaps my hand and says, stop. Not bad. Let me torch it, get those air bubbles out. There's a ton of air bubbles. Don't need any more cells, that's for sure. It is just loaded with cells. I like that ribbon I put in there. It's kind of neat. Breaks it up. Makes it not look like it's all poured on there at one time. So yeah, I'm going to leave it, guys. Let me see if I can get you in a little closer. I'm going to torch just a couple spots yet, where I can see cells trying to come up because the bubbles are there. Yeah, I had different plans for this. I was going to, oh, there's a lot of bubbles. I was going to airbrush it, just put paint on it and just airbrush it. Try to do some flowers, but I thought, you know, I have two of these. Let's do this one the way I want it first. Then you can play with the other one. It's just so pretty. So if you're just joining me and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click below and subscribe. Click on the bell and you'll get notified when I upload my next video. Click like and share and leave a comment. Join me on Facebook, Christina Welch Art, where you can see all these dried paintings that I do before they're listed for sale. And I am working on that, guys. My Etsy shop will be open by the weekend. Well, it is open. I'm selling St. Patrick's Day beads right now. And I have jewelry on there too. So that is also Christina Welch Art. That's my shop name. I've been on there since, gosh, 2006. So I have my clientele for beads there. But yeah, that was mostly Artist Loft paint. And there was treadmill silicone in there. And we got a ton of cells, so cool. See you guys on the next one. Bye now. Hey everyone, so I had quite a few requests of girls wanting me to try the cloud paint on a flip and drag. So what I'm using for a base is the House Satin Enamels. I watered it down just a tad just so I can use it as a base. We're going to put that down on the canvas first. Normally we use just our base paint, and that recipe is below the video in the description box. So if this doesn't work out, you'll know that you definitely want to use just a regular white base. We are going to add just a touch of the cloud paint, the milk cloud paint, to our cup. And get that last corner. Help it along here. I normally have this all poured on the canvas, but I wanted you to see the consistency of the base. So it's pretty watery. Not water, but it's more like melted ice cream. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Nothing running off. We're good. So now I'm just going to torch those air bubbles out. And then we're going to mix up our paint to try to get a little cloud effect going. And hopefully it won't be all cloud. Alright, so normally on a flip and drag I use 5 ounces of paint. Well, 5 ounce cup, but I use 1 ounce of paint. So we're going to use a little bit more, and I'm not spraying this with the WD-40 because I really don't want cells, I want a cloud effect. So I'm going to put a generous amount of the Prussian blue in there because we want that contrast. A little bit of gold, a touch of cobalt, and a touch of the Grumbucker permanent light blue. And then I'm going to take the cloud paint and I'm going to add it because it's going to sink. So we have quite a bit. We have about 3.5 ounces. And I didn't splatter really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and poke my hole so that paint will be ready to go. It's already coming out, so that tells me to go. I have a lot of paint here, so I can come back through. fine. So I'm going to go ahead and stretch this now because I need to fill in those bare spots. There's a couple there. So when I mix this paint for the cloud pours, I do mix it just a smidge thinner than my normal paint. You want it the same consistency as your milk paint, so you have to kind of thin it down. And I did get cells because of the white. There is no silicone in any of this. I'm just doing a very slight tilt to get that off the end. I still want to stretch it out some more. Okay, so let's let this sit 10 minutes and we'll see how it looks before I even think about airbrushing. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am digging this right here. It looks like it's a little gem there with a shadow. It's really pretty. The gold is really showing up on this one. I do have some cloud effect stuff going on here and here, but I still want to airbrush it out because I want to see what's going to happen when we blow some of this out. So remember, these are just kind of experiments for me. So let's see what happens. Now we don't have silicone in here, so we're not going to get a lot of action going on. But there is color under there, so I wanted to bring that out. And if you're yelling, stop, I don't hear you. Now remember, this base coat is the house satin enamel, so it may start reacting with what I'm blowing out because we're not getting that airbrush look that I love. That wispiness, it's just not doing it, so I'm not going to push too much. I'm going to leave that there, but I'm going to play off of it. We're just moving some color out, making it bigger on the canvas. Just to fill up the canvas and give it some interest. I'm going to turn this around. So we got quite a few cell pockets going without having any silicone in the paint. I did use Floetrol in the colors, so that does help. And of course the milk paint has Floetrol in it too. But most of this is reactions with that paint. I'm just going to touch these just a little bit. I love that permanent light blue that's on the edge. That blue will disappear. Something will eat it. So we can already see that we're having something going on here on these edges. Because I can't get that wispy look that I'm looking for, but I'm really digging the push out parts here. They look like little tendrils. But I'm definitely leaving that gem. I think it's cute. I have a lot of gold here with this blue. I do want to see if I can bring some blue out. So I just push that gold off of the blue just to reveal the blue. But I think that's about it. I'm not going to do much more. It's a dark spot there. I'm just trying to add some contrast on the side. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to leave it alone. I think it's pretty cool. Something different from my norm flip and drag, right? So probably on the next video, I'm going to try a Boilermaker with these leftover paints. And we are going to use the milk paint. And see how that works. Wipe these edges off. So if this is your first time here, subscribe and click on that bell. You'll be notified when I upload another video. Click like and share. Leave a comment. Share our videos to your social media or on Facebook or to Pinterest. All these views help us so very much. Shop with us on Amazon for all your paint pouring supplies. It's just so pretty, isn't it? Check out my Etsy shop for jewelry. Check out all the links below. We have our own Posse line of clothing and coffee cups. Check everything out and have yourselves a fantastic day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now. Hi everyone, I'm Christina with Christina Welch Art, and welcome to my channel. First off, I want to say thank you to 5 amazing artists that included me in this great switcheroo part 2. Canela Sirocco, Tammy Anderson, Saskia Smith, Sandra Lett, and Marcy Farrow of Mixed Media Girl. This has been so much fun, and switching around our techniques with each other and not knowing what you're going to get was a blast. I got the Dutch pour. A lot of you know I don't do them very often, and when I do, I kind of want to go big. So in this video, I went big and I used some beautiful colors. So with that being said, let me show you the colors. This is 12 shades of gray, violet gray. I mixed this equal parts with pearlescence so that I've got some beautiful purling going on my background. I moved it around with the hair dryer to give it some textury wispiness. Came out beautiful, and you will see that. I used Amsterdam Blue Violet, permanent blue violet. This was my pop of color on this gray, and they played so well together. We did some Amsterdam white. We got some cells. PBO iridescent gold. Put that shimmer in there. Artist Loft Naples Yellow was my contrast hue. I'm going to say hue because it's there and it did tone down a lot of the purple. And then for my base pop, I used Lucas Indigo, and you do see that pop out a little bit. It's an okay color with the purple. It definitely needed to be there to make the purples look more purple, if that makes any sense. So thank you for coming and to watch my video. Make sure you check out Sandra Lett as soon as I'm done. Her video is up at 3:45. And then after her is Marcy. And I'm sure you've already seen Canela, Tammy, and Saskia's videos. So if you haven't, all the links are below in the description. And I'll put a direct link to Sandra's video in the description as well. So enjoy my video, and thanks for coming. Bye now. Okay, I wanted to get all those edges, and I wanted to kind of move some puddle a little bit where I'm going to need it. And torch out a few more bubbles. Now, I've never done a Dutch pour this big, so this ought to be interesting. So what I want to do, if you're looking at it from my way, is come up through here and come over. I want this painting for my bedroom, since the walls are a gray that has a purple hue to it. I thought this would look really pretty. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to come up through this way. And then I'm going to bring this here and come down through here. I don't want a lot of blue in there because it does look kind of but we'll see how that works. I want to move them as I use them. Alright, so this is the Naples yellow. Same thing. I can put them up there. Barely reach. Alright, here's the Amsterdam white. I'm just going to drizzle that through. That should give us a few cells. The iridescent gold from PBO. So then my main color focus is that blue violet. And that's what I have here. I really want to make sure I get enough of that on there. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to torch a couple of spots yet. Alright. So let's put some movement paint, as I call it. Not sure what Molly or Canella call it. But we're going to put it on each side of this, just so I have something to blow with. I don't want to go too much though. Oops, got a little heavy there. I have to blow some of that off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my dryer, and you guys will be on mute. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it alone. There's some little spots here that I can play with my airbrush. But other than that, the colors are gorgeous. I'm going to grab my cell phone and do a little clip up close for you so you can see it. But I like it. So here it is. Colors are beautiful. I haven't even torched it yet, but I just wanted to get this as it was settling. But see, like there, I want to blow that out a little bit. And then this is beautiful. Beautiful colors together, for sure. But I had done a swatch test first to check the colors. So you'll get to see it dry.